So today we're going to look at this Smer 144 scale. That's a bit odd. Fokker DR.1. Well, like I said, it's an odd scale. I thought it was normally 1/48. Well, we'll let it have that. Now, a lot of people are probably saying, why the heck review this kit? Smer? Yeah. A model company that sounds like something that's been daubed across a wall. Smeared. Yeah, and that's what their products are supposed to be like. But let's continue. Maybe it's better than you think. So let's look at the parts. Okay, we get quite a nice little instruction leaflet. A bit of a history of the plane. Quite nice. Decals. Actually, in some ways, very nice. Maybe if you look at the red, they could be a little bit out of register, but not too bad. Certainly seen worse. Get both styles of crosses, some red and white stripes, red, black and white as well. Doesn't look too bad from here. Okay, not cartograph class, but apart from cartograph, what is? Now, let's start looking at the kit. And immediately you can see lots of flash. But we can soon clear that off. As we look through the parts of the kit, okay, it's probably been around for some time. It's probably quite an old kit. So it was pretty cheap. It was like $6 from Sprue Brothers. You've got to be able to give some things for the literal low cost. But one thing, it's got those nasty raised letters and decal markings. Reminds me of some of the early Revel kits, particularly their X3 Stiletto I can remember building as a kid. But we can probably soon get rid of those. There's the rudder. And you can see a lot of the parts have actually come off the sprue already. The plastic is actually a little bit brittle compared to modern plastics. But it's certainly not the worst I've seen. It's not as flexible as some of the Soviet kits I've built in the past. There's the floor of the cockpit. Now, you do get a pilot figure. And initially I thought it was actually quite badly moulded, but in fact that weirdly placed hole right in the middle is actually for his hands holding the control stick. So unlike most modern kits where you don't get a pilot, at least you get a pilot with this one. Now I must admit I'm not going to do this review as a build-up. I'm just going to show you the parts, let you make the decision over it, and then I'll build it. I'm not going to actually photograph myself building it. I don't consider myself to be a great modeler, but I'll show you the finished result, probably before painting. And you can see there the struts. They've got a few ejector marks. There's ejector marks in fact all over this kit, but most of them actually could be cleared off quite easily. You can see there actually is the two machine guns. There's the other interplane struts and the struts for the undercarriage. Actually quite a nice propeller. In places there's some really nice little details. So let's see what it looks like after I built it. Now, one thing that I do always like to use, most people use a X-Acto #1 with a #11 blade. Personally, I love using a Swan Morton scalpel. It goes through plastic like it's not even there. Makes a X-Acto look like a butter knife. And it won't roll off the desk. And here we are 2 hours later. It took me 2 hours to build this plane, which I don't think is too bad. And to be honest, there was a little bit of filling, a few ejector marks to sort out, a couple of little minor problems, but not much. And to be honest, compared to a lot of kits I've built in the past, this was really, really easy. Okay, it's not to the same quality as an Edward, but there again, around $6. What else can you get for $6? A burger?